Hello, friends. I have a message today, a message of hope, a message of solidarity, something for us to ponder during this time that we're sharing together. I'll start by reading a poem by Diane Ackerman. It's called We Are Listening. We are listening. As our metal eyes wake to absolute night, where whispers fly from the beginning of time, we cup our ears to the heavens. We are listening. On the volcanic lips of Flagstaff and in the fields beyond Boston lie a great array that blooms like coral from the desert floor. On high wire webs patrolled by computer spiders in Puerto Rico, we are listening for a sound beyond us, beyond sound. Searching for a lighthouse in the breakwaters of our uncertainty, an electric murmur, a bright, fragile I am. Small as tree frogs staking out one end of an endless swamp, we are listening. Through the longest night we imagine, which dawns between the life and time of stars. This is actually just the first half of Diane Ackerman's poem. You may want to go and read the entire thing for yourself. But I wanted to talk about listening in this time of waiting, of suspended activity. How listening is paying attention, how powerful it is. How during this time so many of us are listening to each other, as well as listening to our own thoughts and listening to everything that's coming to us from the media. I like what Diane Ackerman says about cupping our ears to the heavens. I think we could all use more of that, listening for the smallest sounds of nature, listening for what surrounds us when we're walking, paying attention in that way, listening, as she says, through the longest night, through the unknowing. We're listening to each other, and I hope that we're listening in a different way now. I hope that we're listening between the lines when we're listening to friends or in groups or any time that we might be out shopping, at a distance, but really listening to what's going on in the world. Listening is a way that we can open our hearts to each other, to really listen, being present, witnessing, not trying to fix things for another person, which is such a pull for so many of us, myself included, to try to help, to fix, to do. But listening can often be enough. Just being present for someone's tears, for their fears, for their questions, for their wondering, that can be way more than enough. It's very, very powerful. Right now, there are many of us meeting online for Zoom groups and meetings and gatherings, and that can be a lot for us. So we need to take breaks from that. Remember to listen to ourselves, listen to what's really good for us. And I want you to know that if you need someone to listen to you, I'm here. There are other people in this community who would welcome listening to you. So please reach out. Don't hesitate. You can reach out through our main office number. You can reach out on my email or phone number, which are on our website. You can reach out to a friend. But please don't stay isolated if you need someone to listen to you. This is not a time for that kind of isolation. This is a time to remember that there are people out there who care about you and want to listen to you. We all deserve to be listened to in that way. Listening is a way of being seen, even when we can't see each other in real life, as people say. So let me read this poem to you one more time. This is We Are Listening, Diane Ackerman. As our metal eyes wake to absolute night, where whispers fly from the beginning of time, we cup our ears to the heavens. We are listening. On the volcanic lips of Flagstaff and in the fields beyond Boston, in a great array that blooms like coral from the desert floor. On high wire webs patrolled by computer spiders in Puerto Rico, we are listening for a sound beyond us, beyond sound, searching for a lighthouse in the breakwaters of our uncertainty, an electronic murmur, a bright, fragile I am. Small as tree frogs staking out one end of an endless swamp. We are listening through the longest night we imagine, which dawns between the life and time of stars. I hope that today someone deeply listens to you. I hope that you deeply listen in your home or on your walks to any sounds of the universe you might hear. And I hope you have a chance to deeply listen to someone else in your life. May you be safe, my friends. May you be well. Blessed be. Take care.